for seconds.
And greetings everybody, and welcome to another JeSter Reviews. And today we're going to be looking at the legendary Columbia Temporal Operative Escort. And this is but one of the skins of this ship, and when we go down to the ship's tailor you'll be able to see some of the other skins. Now as you can see, it's the design is very reminiscent of Star Trek with Captain Archer. However, this was to be the follow-on ship to Star Trek Enterprise because it didn't have a deflector dish, didn't the original one? This was to be the follow-up ship to that series, but it was never made, unfortunately. But anyway, there we go. So as you can see, the design of the ship is one of the standard Federation type ships with the nacelles and at either end, at the back with the saucer at the front. Very much one of my favourite designs. Right, just before we go any further, I just wanted to bring you a little bit of sad news. Now before we move on, I just wanted to say a few words about Nichelle Nichols, who you may or may not know played Lieutenant Uhura in Star Trek, who sadly passed away on the 30th of July 2022 at the age of 89. As you know, Nichelle played in all of the original Star Trek series, including Star Trek The Motion Picture, The Wrath of Khan, The Search for Spock, The Voyage Home, The Final Frontier, The Undiscovered Country, and that's to name but a few programs which she starred in. She had a prominent role in the original Star Trek series and shared the first interracial kiss with William Shatner. And it's reported that while Nichelle was tempted to leave the show to pursue roles on the stage, it was through the intervention of Martin Luther King that she ended up staying on the show. Wow. She leaves a wonderful legacy, and the world will be a smaller place for her passing. And our thoughts and prayers are with her family. Okay, so moving on from that sad news about Nichelle Nichols. Here is the build of the legendary Temporal Operative Escort, which I've upgraded to a T6-X. So I'll very quickly skim over this. This is a 5-2 weapons layout. We have 4 cannons to the front. I have a prolonged engagement phaser dual cannon, with the 2-piece set being prolonged engagement photon torpedo. The reason I've done that is we get a 7.5 recharge time on all bridge officer abilities, so I thought that was quite cool. I've got a 2-piece set, the wide arc phase cannons, which is a lobby item. Not keen on the 2-piece set for this, to be honest with you, but I wanted to remain a little bit to theme for the ship. I've got the enhanced biomolecular photon torpedo, which gives quite a bang for its buck, and this is part of the Reputation's tab species 8472, so you can acquire it here. I'll show you where that is very quickly, and it's a really good torpedo actually, and it is part of a set. There it is, and it will cost you 7,500 lithium, 15,000 energy credits, 2 isomorphic injections, I slipped up there, and 250 undine marks. So there we go. So back to the board, we have the quad agony cannons, and we have the Terran Task Force phaser dual heavy cannons, which gives us another 2% bonus all damage. Now I could be running a two-piece set on this, what would that give me actually? Let's just have a quick look at the two-piece set. Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, we'll leave that for now. We'll leave it for now. So we've spoken about the prolonged engagement photon torpedo, and we have a pulse phaser turret at the rear. Now I might even change that out actually. What does this give us as a two-piece? We have two pieces on this one. Bonus phaser disruptor. Oh, I quite like that one. So we'll change that one out to the. Is that the one? No, that's not the one. I think that's it. Yes, that's the one. So we'll have that. So we're getting the two-piece set there. The rest of this I won't go into. If you want some details about what they are, what I'm using, just drop us a line below and I'll let you know. So I'm trying to cut down on the time of the reviews. So we have a hull of 97,061. The shields, 4 rear, right and left, 21,643. Yeah. The resists, early 30s. We have a kinetic resist of 37%, 37.2%. Goodness. The old tongue's going into overdrive before the brain is engaged. Accuracy rating 99, critical chance 41.9, critical severity 165.1. I can't see anything else I could do with this actually. I wonder if I tinkered with this, what would happen now? Oh, the accuracy rating shoots up, doesn't it, with that? So we'll keep that as that, and that's the ultimate modified swarm processor. Right, so we'll keep that there. Right, so the masteries for this ship: at tier 1 you get a +5 accuracy rating, tier 2 +5 defense rating, tier 3 you get a plus 10% kinetic and energy damage, +4 get a 2.5% critical chance, and the traits: preferential targeting, after using beam fire at will or cannon scatter volley, you get 100% damage to beam overload and cannon rapid fire for 30 seconds. We might actually pop that on, to be honest with you. And the 6th trait: field modified overload support. Your hull heals that target your ship, recharge beam overload and emergency power to weapons up to their minimum cooldown. So what do we have here? Go for the kill. Preferential targeting. Was that what we were after there? Oh, we have. Yeah, we have preferential targeting. Okay, so we'll leave that as is. Yes, my memory is not what it used to be, really, is it? Right. So let's quickly go over the details of the legendary Columbia Temporal Operative Escort. So at level 65 you'll get a hull of 54,000. She has a hull modifier of 1.2 and a shield modifier of 1.075. Her turn rate is 14 and she has an impulse of 0.2. She has bonus power of +15 to weapons power and +5 to auxiliary power. Her seating includes a Commander Tactical / Temporal Operative, a Lieutenant Commander Tactical, a Lieutenant Engineering, a Lieutenant Commander Science / Temporal Operative Station, and an Ensign Universal Station. She has 5 weapons to the front and 2 to the rear, and she has an experimental weapons slot. In addition, she has 3 device slots, and her consoles consist of 5 tactical, 2 engineering and 4 science. Her abilities include the Grappler, point defense bombardment warhead, and molecular reconstruction. And for all of you who collect Admiralty cards, she has 18 engineering, 61 tactical and 37 science. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll go down to the ship's tailor and we'll take a look at the skins that come with this starship. Okay, so here we are at the ship's tailor. So this was the ship that we've chosen to review today, or the skin that we've chosen to review today, but we have two others, so let's have a look at those. This is the Columbia. I think you can see the upgrades beginning to begin there as we get into the Kirk eras. This is the NX, which is more recognizable, isn't it? This is the one that Captain Archer captained. And then we go to the NX refit, which is my favorite, to be honest with you. Yes, I really do like this one. So colours, let's just go to see what happens when we go to black. Okay, it stands out a little bit more, doesn't it? There we go. They're the colours where they're based. And then the materials. So we've got Defiant, Galaxy. We'll try and skip through these quickly. Trepid, NX. Yeah, I'm not keen on that. NX refit. No, that either. Sovereign. Sovereign refit. Type 0. Type 1. Type 2. Type 3. Yeah, maybe the selection of black wasn't the bestest of colours, was it? I should have tried and do a little bit of a light grey. Type 4. Oh, that's very dark, isn't it? I don't like that one. 5. 6. That's very bright. We've gone from one extreme to the other there, haven't we? 7. 8. 8B. That's not too bad. Don't mind that one. Upgrade. Actually, that's not bad either, is it? Quite like that one as well. And Veteran. Yeah, I'm not a lover of the Veteran. So it's let's have a look. NX refit. Yes, I'll stick with the NX refit. Now if we're going to the advanced, you can see we can do a little bit of kit bashing here. So we can, on the source, we can, that's the Columbia, Utopia refit, stanchions, Columbia. Well, that was odd, wasn't it? Utopia refit. Hull. A bit on the hull. Don't think we have. It's the Columbia hull. Actually, I think we did the hull. It's me. I've got it all wrong. Stanchions. That's what we're looking at. Columbia. Oh, that's not keen on that one. Utopia. Fleet logo. Oh, I won't leave that. Nacelles. Columbia. Utopia refit. We'll leave that alone. So you've got a little bit of scope there for doing a little bit of a change around, but there's not much, to be fair. Not much at all. And the patterns are all here. I'm going to stick with the Andromeda pattern, and we won't go into them just now because we'll be here all day otherwise. I'm trying to reduce the length of these reviews, and I'm failing drastically. Anyhow, right. So I hope you've got a rough idea of what you can do with this ship. So we'll just nip up to the bridge, see how the crew's doing, 'cause it's been a while since we've been to see them, see how they're getting on with things, and then we'll take this ship into harm's way, shall we, and see how she performs. So here we are on the bridge of the Columbia. Now, as you can see, it's very grand and opulent compared to Captain Archer's bridge. But as the ship doesn't come with its own bridge, I've just had to cobble something together. But, you know, I do quite like the look of this bridge. It is very opulent, isn't it? Quite like it. Excellent stuff. Right, we'll have a quick word with number one. Hello there, number one. How's things going? You seem displeased. What's the problem? Who vanished for 6 hours? Mr. Potato Head. Well, no surprise there. Well, where was he? You've no idea. Have you asked him? He's very confused, is he? Right, well, I'll sort him out. I'll ask him. Honestly, I spend most of my time sorting this gentleman out. Right, hello there, Mr. Potato Head. How are you? Are you well? You are. Right, okay. Number one tells me you went missing for 6 hours. What's the problem there? You was in Cargo Bay 2. Alright. For 6 hours. What do you mean I told you to? I told you to go to Cargo Bay 1. So you went to Cargo Bay 2. And stayed there. What do you mean the lights were out? So why did you stay there for? You thought it was a surprise party. And you stayed there for 6 hours. You thought someone was going to jump out and say surprise. Right, okay then. Number one, I think Mr. Potato Head needs therapy. I think you should get a counsellor up here immediately. Yeah, he's not right. He's not right. Yeah, well, yes, we'll sort you out, Mr. Potato Head. You stay very calm and stay away from cargo bays. Dear me. Hello there, Romulan person. How's things going? Excellent. How's the ship functioning? Within parameters. Oh, right. Sounds like you've got a bit of Vulcan in you there. Oh, you do. Your grandfather. Oh, right. Oh, well. Okay. Carry on. Right. Let's. So how are we doing here, Lakari person? You're not pleased. And why are you not pleased? No. Oh, not the plants again. Not the plants. Well, it's a starship, you know. It's not an arboretum. You can't just have plants everywhere. Anyway, I've got some plants in my ready room you can have. I've got a massive potato looking thing. You can have that. And how are you doing there, Mr. Romulan person? What do you mean she's driving you mad? Talking about plants. Well, yes, I feel you. Right, okay, carry on. Ah, there. Hello there, Mr. Lucari person. Now, you're not going to talk to me about plants, are you? You are. Ah, well, I'll leave you to it. Carry on. Right. Plants. I don't know. Lucari wanting plants. Mr. Potato Head standing in dark rooms for 6 hours. 6 hours? Honestly, what's going on with the world? Right, so, not much to see really on this bridge. I just thought I'd come and have a word with the crew and see how things were going. Yeah, it would be nice if they did provide a bridge with these legendary ships. I'd certainly buy it. But anyhow, well, it is what it is, isn't it? So, let's take this ship into the field, shall we? And see how she performs. So here we are, rescue and search. So let's get on with things. Well, I hope you enjoyed that demonstration there of what this little ship can do. She can certainly pack a punch, can't she? I really enjoyed flying her. It was really enjoyable. And yes, I would highly recommend her. So if you manage to catch a sale for the 10th anniversary bundle, yeah, I would definitely pick it up. Now, just before we go, I just wanted to mention another event which started on the 2nd of August, and it's the Red Alert event. So you've got the Borg, the Alachi, the Tholian, the Zincathi, and the Nakul Red Alert. And these started on the 2nd of August, and this progresses through to the 16th of August. And once you complete one of these events every day, I think there's 10. I think it's 10 progression points. You'll win an ultimate tech upgrade, a specialization point, and an experimental ship upgrade. So, if you're like me and you're going away on holiday halfway through this event, you can actually buy out the rest of the event. There, look, event buyout. So if I were to buy this out today, I'd have to pay 1,350 Zen. So as I'm not going away for a few days yet, I'll do a little bit more to progress, and that'll reduce the amount of Zen I have to pay. Right, well, if you've enjoyed this review, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me, as that will really make my day, as would a like and a thumbs up. And speaking of day, I think I'll leave you to the rest of yours. So, until next time, this is JeSter signing off.
Hailing frequencies open, sir.
Very good for you, Lieutenant.
I'm afraid I changed